From Minute Maid Park in Houston, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Houston Astros. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call. On both sides, this game really matters as the postseason is approaching.
Well, at this point of the year, players are a little bit tired, but you've got to find a way to dig deeper and bring out your best with so much opportunity to be able to punch your ticket for October.
So just about set now, and towing the slab, Owen White. And Siggy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, you know, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
110.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And here it comes. Base hit, center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Hitless in the series. He's 0 for 9. Line drive, Pena. The underhand flip. There's one. Over to Alonso. Double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Trey Turner at the plate. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
He's been doing a good job not.
Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Good steal of second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
And a pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Just missed it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Now here come the Astros, no score. Back here in Houston, And pitching here today, Taijuan Walker. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And that one is lifted in the air. Siri sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. One up, one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting 8th here, Christopher Morel.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Bunt attempt, popped up. Machado makes a nice running catch. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player. You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
2 out, space is empty. In the air to left center. Ozuna ranging after it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Minute Maid Park, top of the second, here's Machado. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. White back to work. Just missed. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, you know, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind of the pitch. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Mickey Moniak now at the plate. That clips the corner.
0-1.
No score here in the second. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That one ripped. Banks off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And it's scored position with 2 away. Yandy Diaz now. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And the pitch. Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And he's there with a double. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
And now it's Jose Siri.
Ball 1, no
Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there. On the ground to short, Pena. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And the Twins played 1 on the double, and the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. The pitch. Hard hit, right side. Merrifield to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 2 for 6 so far in the series. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And there's a foul ball.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Next pitch misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, but one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft-handed defenders are able to make tough plays look easy. He was all over that one. Pitches away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
1 down. Jake Burger up next for the Astros.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Righty delivers. Double play ball to second. Over to Turner for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Twins 1 and the Astros nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Merrifield, a former All-Star, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2024. That's hard hit on the line. Mitchell brings it in with a nice running grab. And now for the Twins, Harold Ramirez. He hit into a double play his first time up. The MO for him is contact, a guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 1-1. One out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
High fly ball out to left field. Alvarez in position. Looks it away for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Trey Turner. Hit by a pitch his first time up. Right through there for a strike. Now this one's crushed down the line. Looking. Foul ball. He goes down looking. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. The line of the pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner. A little bit high, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Kicks and fires.
Ball 2. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's ball 4.
First base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Christopher Morel up next for the Astros.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Kicks and deals. And a count 1-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
So next up for Houston, Andy Pages.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Foul ball there. Two outs. Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The Stros down by a run here in the last half of the third. Got him swinging. So the Astros lead one, and it remains 1-0. And we're back. Jon Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Marcell Ozuna. White back to work. And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Next offering is downstairs. That one missed. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, right side, Morel. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Manny Machado. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a ball. And now 2 balls and a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
On the ground to third. A dive. Nice stop. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
And here is Mickey Moniak.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the third and final game of the series. That one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
JT Realmuto steps in. Just missed.
1-0.
Pitch. Fought off foul. Man at second. Way high.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And a pitch. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Yandy Diaz in the on-deck circle for the Twins. Man on second, 2 down. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. 1 left for Minnesota, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. There's a swing and a drive. And home run number 15 on the year. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Rude. Aggressive, and it paid off. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And he deals. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Bounced up the middle. Turner sends it to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Alonso, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's down and in.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Now it's going to be Ryan McMahon. And that's outside. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or a cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And next to hit for Houston, Jake Burger. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher,
Francisco Alvarez up next for the Astros. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That misses the zone. Ball 1. That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And that will end the inning. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. The right-hander back to work. And a strike in there.
Well, these Twins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a block. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far. And that's something they should feel very good about.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
And the righty deals.
Yep, that ball went out.
And another ball. Out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And now the center fielder, Jose Siri, grounded out his first time. That clips the corner.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is down low. Hard hit left side. To first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
now batting, the second baseman,
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. First pitch misses. And a big swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a 1-1. In the air, right field. And it falls. And that keeps the inning alive.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Harold Ramirez. That one fouled off. And a pitch. Merrifield on the move. And that one fouled off. Two outs. And that one is inside.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give.
And he chases that one. And that will end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the fifth coming up. All tied 1-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And a batter now, Christopher Morel. And the right-hander back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Astros.
Andy Pages up next for the Astros. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Right through there for a strike. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. That one misses in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Mitchell in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
A wide to kick the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Next offering misses down and away. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. That leaves him without a throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Everything came together for him. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And at first, now the number 2 hitter, Jeremy Pena. He's already homered in this game. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Trey Turner now.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Parker Messick getting ready to go. Bird getting loose as well. That one ripped. That's bad. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointing with extra bases. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go-ahead run on base. Stepping in the long ball threat, Marcell Ozuna. And that's in there for strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing, went around. Ozuna.
2 strikes.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Manny Machado now. And that one fouled off. Runner edges away at second. Here's Machado with a swing. That one well hit. Deep left field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
One down, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Moniak, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2024. And the right-hander deals. And now it's even up.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Fouled off. He was late. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away now.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And that one is going to go. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger.
New arm out of the bullpen, Parker Messick.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next for Minnesota, Yandy Diaz. Hard ground ball, base 9. And that extends the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Siri in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a base hit right there. Throw in Holt's the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Whit Merrifield, the next Twin up to hit.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Next pitch is outside. At the belt and fires. And that one sliced foul. Two now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
No left field. Yordan Alvarez.
Pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Popped up. Turner should have it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's Pete Alonso. 1 for 2. This one in the air. Diaz moves under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Ryan McMahon.
So next up for Houston, Ryan McMahon. Clips the outside corner. It's 0-1. The Twins leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Not close with that one. 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Late with the swing there.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Harold Ramirez. And the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That's in there. And it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, He's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count. Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Turner stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And now the lefty. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Mitchell makes the grab on the run.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That clips a corner. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. The wind and the pitch. And another ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And the pitch. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And we're back. And now the DH, Jake Burger. The Astros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The wind of the pitch. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Presley up and throwing. Murphy warming up as well. The pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. Righty delivers. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And here it comes. Fights it off. You'll see another. The punch out there. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Alvarez up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Here's a 1-1. That one missing inside. There's a swing and a miss. Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 gone now.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there. And that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Here's the second baseman, Christopher Morel. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. He swings and fouls one off. The Twins leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Up the middle, Trey Turner gloves it. On the run, throw to first. And the Astros put down in order. Astros are down quietly, and they trail it 4-1. Back here in Houston, now Machado up here.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
As the lefty gets to work, right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. So up next for Minnesota, Mickey Moniak. 1 for 3. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 2-2.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
And now the Twins catcher, JT Realmuto. Back to the 6th. He drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Ball 1 there. And there's a ball.
2-0.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down go the Twins in order, but they lead it 4-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Presley.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pajas. There's 0 for 2 and a pair of strikeouts. And he deals.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The pitch. That one drilled left field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, headed out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Presley, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. The Stros trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air out towards right center. Siri in position. 1 away.
Now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
And now it's going to be Jeremy Pena. He's already homered here in this one.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Kicks and deals.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside low. 3-1. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. Yordan Alvarez digs in now. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. He went around. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hit slowly on the ground. Over to Diaz. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Here's the strike, 95 of that one.
1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Two outs. That misses the zone. And 1-1. This to center field. Siri in position. Brings it in. And the inning is over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the ninth, and now for the Twins, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
Messick back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So man aboard, Jose Siri, the next Twin up to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And now the lefty.
Well, he's got ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And that just misses. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Merrifield in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And a pitch. And a foul ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Good chase that time.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Harold Ramirez. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And down on strikes. And 2 away now.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ball to strike. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
The changeup right there just pulled the string.
Two on, 2 outs. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So they strand a pair. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Twins 4 and the Astros 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jason Adam.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Now, Ryan McMahon. Adam, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2024. Here comes a pitch. Just missed.
Count 1-0.
One-run game, bottom 9. And catches the top part of the zone. 1 and 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. To the right side, Merrifield. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
He's 2 outs away. Jake Burger getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. That's off the mark. 1-2 to count. Righty to the plate. Inside, almost got him. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So it's their last chance in this one. Francisco Alvarez up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. 1 strike away. Two down, nobody on. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Twins trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And another ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't prove one either.
Got him! And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Astros, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance at Minute Maid Park this afternoon, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please rifle safely.